Hey guys, it's Dan here, and it's a dreary Wednesday morning here in Indiana, so figured what better time to come outside and do a cast iron Wednesday. I actually wasn't going to do one this week, but I woke up this morning, I watched Shovelhead 8, he did corn fritters. Billy from Strong's Adventure, he did a potato casserole, and I watched Lee from Smoking Bears, and he did a pork loin and sauerkraut that all of them just looked so delicious. I said, heck with it, I'm going to get out, pull my cast iron out. Now I'm really going to test this cast iron today. This right here is a 10 1/4 inch pan. I'm going to see how much I can fill it up with. I had someone comment on my breakfast frittata that I did on the grill. They said, well, when they go camping, they don't have a grill with them. They don't have a Dutch oven like I have several Dutch ovens. So what I'm doing today is actually a stovetop frittata. And like I said, we're going to see how much stuff we can put in this. Right here, this is a 1/2 pound of bacon that I've cut into 1-inch strips. And I'm just going to get it started going. And then I had 2 leftover bratwurst patties from cooking a couple breakfast sandwiches the other day on the Blackstone. They have cheddar cheese in them, so I hope that doesn't mess anything up. But I'm going to try to, well, they're sticking to the bottom, but I'm going to toss these in here and try to break them up also with the bacon. And that's going to be the meat for my frittata. And like I said, we are going to test out the capacity of this 10 1/4. And there's a reason why I chose the 10 1/4 is because you can buy it at Walmart for like $14 or $13 or whatnot. You don't have to have a big investment. Now, of course, I also have a 10 1/4 Dutch oven, so I have a lid that fits this. But when you go to do the actual baking part, you can use a aluminum pan. You know, one of those tin foil throwaway things or anything. You don't have to have a fancy Dutch oven, or if you're out camping, you don't have to have a grill or anything to make this good stuff. So let me get all this right here mostly browned up, and I'll be right back with you here in just a few minutes. All right, the bratwurst patties, I got them broken up, they're browned up real good. The bacon's cooked probably 3/4 the way done, if not a little bit more. I don't know if I said earlier, but those were 1/4 pound patties. So I have a 1/2 pound of bratwurst in here, 1/2 pound of bacon. So I have 1 pound of meat in here right now. And I'm going to add, these are just frozen hash browns from the freezer section. I'm going to put these in here. And like I said, we are going to test the capacity of this thing. Break a few more of these loose. Get these mixed in. Get some of that good bacon grease and that sausage grease and everything so they can soak it in and everything. But right now, just to get those defrosted, I'm going to put this lid on. Like I said, this is from my Dutch oven that I have. I have a 10 1/4 inch Dutch oven. But I'm just going to put that on for about 3 or 4 minutes. That's going to help get the potatoes defrosted and everything. Then I'll pull that off and I'll start stirring everything and I'll cook the potatoes. But as you can tell, it traps all the heat and steam in there. And it just makes this process go so much quicker. So I'll be back here in just a few minutes. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. If you like my videos, please hit the like button, comment on them. I love responding to everybody's comments. That's actually where I got the idea of doing this stovetop frittata, was from a comment and everything. Subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell next to the subscription thing. That way you get notified every time I put a video out. I try to put one out at least once a week. I try to do my cast iron Wednesdays and stuff. But I'll be back with you guys here in just a few minutes once these potatoes get good and defrosted. All right, these potatoes are starting to get a decent crisp on them. I'll probably let them go, I would say probably 5 more minutes. They've soaked up almost all the grease and everything. Of course, I just raked a few off the side, but that's why I cook outside, because it's easier to clean up. But while I'm crisping these up, just to add a little bit of flavor to it, I'm going to use this maple jalapeno seasoning blend that my brother got me. I use this on a lot of different stuff. I really enjoy this. It's not super hot, even though it says it has jalapeno in it. But with this being a breakfast frittata, the maple flavor that this is going to add will just infuse a lot into here. But yeah, the bottom of those are starting to crisp up real good. I'll get this all mixed together. I'm going to say within 5 minutes or less, I will end up with the potatoes nice and crispy. So I'll be back here in just a few minutes once these are done crisping up. Alright, the potatoes have crisped up pretty good. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to just try to make everything as even and level as I can. Look like there's sausage and bacon spread out evenly throughout this whole thing. And then I've got 4 eggs that I whipped together, and I already put salt and pepper in them, and I added just a touch of milk to help make them a little lighter and fluffier. And I'm just going to pour this over it. Then I'm going to put my lid back on so it can bake like it's in an oven. And those eggs will set up. Like I said, this is Stovetop Frittata. Easy to do. I'll be back in a few minutes. I think you guys will be impressed without this being in an oven, how well this does. Alright, it's been roughly about 8 or 9 minutes. I checked on it about 2 or 3 minutes ago and they were real close. Everything's pulling away from the sides nicely. Everything looks real done and firm. So just for one more little added layer of flavor, this is pepper jack cheese. I just happen to have this left over also at the house. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 4 slices of pepper jack cheese on here. Put the lid right back on. As soon as that cheese is good and melted on that, this is going to be done. I'll be back in a second and I'll show you what it looks like with the cheese melted. This is only taking about a minute, and if you can see, that pepper jack cheese melted real nice on the top. So I'm going to turn the heat off to this. I'm going to take it inside. I'm going to let it cool down. Everything's set up, and we're going to call this done. But this is definitely easy to do on the stovetop if you're camping or anything. It smells delicious. I can't wait to bite into it. But I'll be back with my taste test and everything with you guys here in just a few minutes. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you one thing real quick before I cut into it and do the taste test and everything. I have people all the time asking me about seasoning and stuff and how you know if your pans are real good and seasoned. Well, all I did was take that wooden spatula, go around the edges, and this thing just slid right out. Yeah, I mean, there's some cleaning to do on here, but it's not that bad. Nothing stuck. It came out, ooh, almost slid off the plate, but it came out all in one section. All I did was go around the edge with that wooden spatula, and then I slid it right onto this plate. Take care of your cast iron, season it well, and it'll take care of you. Alright, now I'm going to let this cool a little bit more, and I'll be right back with my taste test. Alright guys, I got me a little slice of this out of here now. It just smells great. Hopefully it tastes half as good as it smells. Let me cut a little piece of this off of here. Alright, I got bacon and bratwurst in the same bite. Alright. And probably still going to be a little warm. The cheese is still stringy. That's every bit as good as doing it in the oven. If you guys don't have a Dutch oven when you're out camping, or you don't have a grill to throw it in, like I said, I did a video this summer where I did one in grill while I was on the boat. You can do it on the stovetop, just as good, very tasty. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you look at last week's Cast Iron Wednesday where I did the gravy and biscuits, dude, that sausage gravy on top of there would be killer. I think next time I do this, I'm making some sausage gravy to go with it. Well, you all have a blessed day, and thank you very much for watching my video.